I'm Mark Cuneo, bulk wine broker here at Turrentine Wine and Grape Brokerage, here to talk to you about where we are on October 9th, 2023, when it comes to talking about bulk wine, inventory available, and the actual demand against that inventory that we've seen on the bulk market. Now, it's without a doubt we've seen a lot more wine that has been available for the last 18 months. One indicator that's showing us that we're really in that front end of a cycle trending to excess, and understanding that inventory, but understanding the kind of lack of demand against those bulk wine gallons is also very important. As we go into the 2023 harvest, everyone's starting to pull through this harvest. We have not seen a lot of demand or opportunistic buying that's come back to the bulk market to kind of clear up a lot of either gallons that's been available or some of those opportunistic grapes that we've seen on the market. So it's important, really, what does it mean when we start talking about more inventory that's been continuously available? It's without a doubt this time of year that we always have the discussion, hey, what about making grower-owned gallons of wine and taking advantage of maybe other opportunities that can show up from having more bulk wine that you turn your grapes into. And we couldn't exercise more caution when we say, here, be careful when we do those things, especially when we're talking about still working on 21, 22, and some 2020 gallons of red wine that have been crushed in the past because there weren't those opportunities to move the grapes. So talk to us early, talk to us often, understand the bulk market as far as what's available and what demand's happening. We look forward to talking to you. Thank you.
My name is William Goebel, bulk wine broker and partner at Turrentine Brokerage, coming to you today with a video update to talk about the bulk wine market as it pertains to red varieties. Our first variety, Cabernet Sauvignon, we have available supply in the interior and in the North Coast that has seen very little demand, with the inventory level starting to back up into 20, 21, and 22 vintage with an oncoming 23. This has led to buyers having more time on their hands to look through and be able to pick and select which lots they like, and prices have been moderating downward. When we look at other areas for Cabernet, in particular Napa and Paso Robles, these areas continue to do very well in the marketplace with inventory levels moderate to limited. Then followed by Sonoma, where we do have available supply. Prices have been coming down in this area, however. When we look at Pinot Noir, most of the inventory that we have within the state is coming from the Central Coast. Demand levels have been very limited to moderate at best. Pricing has been coming down, and we are building up inventory levels with 20, 21, and 22, and again, 23 that is coming online with very little interest at this time. We move to Zinfandel. Zinfandel, we have an abundant supply in the interior, and that's predominantly where we see some limited activity coming up. Petit Syrah, again, limited activity in the interior, a little better for coastal areas.
Hi, it's Steve Robertson, Turrentine Brokerage, bulk wine broker. Giving you a quick little market update, and I'm going to start in the white category. Let's start with Chardonnay. Currently, there's about 1.6 million gallons of Chardonnay listed with Turrentine. 1 million gallons of that is California appellated, followed by Central Coast, right around 250,000 gallons. Back at the end of Q3, there was a slight uptick in demand for California Chardonnay. But since then, the demand has flattened, and there's just a handful of value buyers out there looking at that $3 to $350 price point. Let's switch over to Sauvignon Blanc. Currently, there's around 450,000 gallons of Sauvignon Blanc listed with Turrentine. 300,000 gallons of that is California appellated, followed by around 65,000 gallons of North Coast and 54,000 gallons of Sonoma. The window, as you know, closes on Sauvignon Blanc pretty quickly. I'd say after, the end of Q3 or mid Q3. And since then, the demand has been pretty flat. There are some opportunities out there for the folks that like to bridge a gap. And you can probably find some good deals at that $3 to $4 price point. Let's move over to Pinot Grigio. Currently, there's around 182,000 gallons of Pinot Grigio listed with Turrentine. There again, it's similar to the Sauvignon Blanc. That window kind of opens and closes around the same time, but there's still some opportunities for people that would like to, there again, bridge a gap. And we've seen some early demand for 23 already with regards to Pinot Grigio. So then last but not least, generic whites. That includes the floral categories as well. 1.2 million gallons listed, no demand. Buyers are eyeing 23 vintage to see if they have any needs. So that's just a quick little snapshot of what's going on with the whites. And if you do have particular questions, I suggest you reach out to your broker so we can get together with you and answer it on a one-on-one basis. Thanks.